Perfect. It's quite funny. I just said last weekend we were ice skating with -10, and now it's like we're gonna wear skirts and short jeans and everything. And then Monday, I always think of themes. Like usually I do like weekly themes, as you know, and so the weather changed completely, and the energy was quite low. So I made like an earth flow class. And now we're in this like spring vibe energy. And now my earth flow class doesn't really resonate anymore. So I spiced it up a little bit. So I'll be working towards some arm balances. I've incorporated some arm balances for you today. So it'll be fun to get your body moving and, a little bit of a core engagement that will really fit this spring energy where everything is kind of emerging out of the earth. Finally, we're making it to spring. So it's that energy deep down from the earth that rises upward. So we'll use that today for the class. So we're going to start seated. So find a comfortable position on your mat. And then get ready. So as I said, take a comfortable seat on your mat, root down your sit bones, and take some time to place your hands on your legs. And you can take your hands, face them open, like with palms facing the sky. So you are opening yourself up, not only to the practice, but also to this day. It's a different feeling than when you have your hands facing downward. So just let the hands relax on your legs with the palms open, fingers soft. And then enjoy your next deep breath in, filling up the whole upper body through the nose. And then exhale slowly out through your mouth. And then let's do that again. Enjoy a deep breath in through the nose. Feel that rising quality of the inhale in your body. And then exhale, empty your body completely. And as you exhale, focus on your lower belly and feel that natural lift of your abdominals and a gentle lift of the pelvic floor. And see if you can tone the belly a little bit more and keeping that engagement alive. And let's breathe in one more time. And exhale through the mouth. Nice cleansing, deep exhale. And then from here, we're going to place our hands on our bellies with the thumbs thumbs resting right underneath the navel and the fingertips facing downward in this downward facing triangle. And taking a moment to tune in to the roots. As I said, the earth energy, but we're going to go up from the earth, right? From this deep, creative energy, the fertile soil from where new life blossoms. So enjoy deep breath in here, really feel that rising in the belly. Exhaling, connecting to that inner strength, that stability. Let's do that one more time, deep breath in, filling up your belly. Exhale slowly, focusing on that lift in the lower belly, that lift of the pelvic floor, which naturally happens at the end of your exhale. And then from here, we'll place the hands back on the legs, and then you can take the palms facing down again, so you can press the inner legs a little bit. And then we'll start with some spiraling movements in the upper body, which will free our, as I said, spine, your shoulders, your neck. And with your hands, you can gently press into the inner legs. So you feel a little bit of a stretch in the groin area or just the inner thighs. Yeah. And then we'll make these movements a little bit faster today. So we'll make it more like a Kriya movement, which will help us to build up the energy. And then you can also make the breath a little more strong. So you inhale and you exhale a little like that. Inhale, exhale. Yeah. So you make it really like a spiraling the energy from the base of the body all the way upward. This is what they call the Kundalini rising. Good. Let's change the direction of the circle. Right. And as we, flow a little bit faster through these movements, and keep that breath like kind of rhythmic, really using the exhale to cleansing body and mind. But also notice that your mind is focused. Right? So the head is not moving too much. So you keep a sense of awareness at the center of your body. And you're basically spinning around your own center. Very nice, everyone. Nice circles. Last one. And then make this movement a little bit smaller so you naturally find a way back to stillness. Good. And then feel that you might feel yourself spinning still. That's the prana. That's that life energy that we're building. Deep breath in. And then exhale again through the mouth. Good. And then from here, we're going to place our hands next to the hips. Draw the floor towards you. Breathe in and let the arms float sideways and up towards the sky. Root down through your sit bones. Exhale, take your hands down the center line, really connecting to the midline of the body. And then again, inhale, rising up. Exhale, down the center line. One more time, deep breath in. Rising, opening up to new possibilities, and exhale down that center line again. Let's interlace the hands. Inhale and turn the palms upward. Yeah, opening up your shoulders, stretch your arms a little bit more, and then exhale, take your hands to the back of your head. Good. Press the head into your hands and draw the belly back towards the spine. So you start to engage the upper body more, and you also feel the strength in the back of the body. Now, as we breathe in, we're going to tilt back a little bit. So you lift your chest, gaze goes up, open the elbows out to the side. And now exhale, we're going to round. So you're going to pull the belly in and elbows towards each other. Repeat. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, up. Exhale, rounding. And again, inhale. And also here, we'll move a little bit faster. Exhale. In. And out. Twice more. And out. Last one. And out. And up. Stay in the center. And then exhale, slowly release your arms down by your side. Good. Take your fingertips behind you. Inhale, move your chest forward and up. So a little bit more of an arch through the spine. And now exhale, shift forward and come to hands and knees. Good. Spread your hands nicely across the mat, making sure you really feel the Hasta Bandha working. So the energy rising from the center of the palm upward, all the way through your forearms, upper arms towards your shoulders. And then really spread your shoulder blades onto your back. Move your chest slightly more forward, actually your sternum, your heart more forward. So you feel that strength in the shoulder girdle. That word is too much. All right, you get what I mean. All right, press the tops of the feet down. Inhale, tilt your pelvis forward, move your chest forward and up. So hollow the back a little bit and exhale, rounding. And really draw the legs towards each other. Look at your navel and really feel the front of the body lifting towards the back. And then repeat that movement. Inhale, rooting down, tops of the feet, hands opening up. And exhale, press down into the ground and feel that lift of the front of the body. One more time. Inhale, rising. And exhale. And then we'll do 5 rounds a little bit faster. Exhale. In. Exhale. Again. And out. 2 more. Out. Last one. Exhale. And then stay in this rounded shape. Come to your fingertips and really round a little bit more through the upper back. Drop your head and then just move your head from side to side, which will give you a nice release for the neck. Good. And then move your rib cage a little bit from side to side, giving a little bit of a stretch to the tissues of the back. And then slowly find your way back to a normal tabletop position. Good, nice. And then from here, we're going to take the right leg back and up, keep the knee bend, and try to keep a long line of energy through the spine. Hasta Bandha, firm your arms, deep breath in. And then exhale, we're going to take the knee into the chest and then circle the knee out to the side and back. And try to keep the upper body nice and still. So you're really focusing on moving the hip joint itself. So circle the leg. So one more time. Keep breathing. Good. And then hold the right knee out to the side. So up and out to the side. And then straighten the leg. Good. And then press the foot away and just pulse a little bit. Pulse the leg up and down. And feel the strength of your glutes. Arms are strong. Good. Keep the leg lifted. And then slowly step the foot down on the ground. Now take your left hand to the central line. I'm mirroring you. And inhale, take your right arm up to the sky. Deep breath in. And then exhale, we're going to wrap the arm around the other, underneath the other arm. Again, inhaling, opening up. Exhale, wrap the arm underneath. One more time. Inhale, pull your foot and knee towards each other a little bit. And then exhale, you should feel a little bit of a stretch on the inner right thigh. Inhale, coming up. Stay here. Exhale, wrap the arm around your back. Reach for the inner thigh. And then spiral your chest even more open to the sky. Deep breath in, lengthen the tailbone. Lift through the belly. Good. And then exhale, release the arm back to the ground. And from here, we're going to bend the right knee. And we're going to walk the hands towards the foot. And then you can just move here a little bit as you like. So you stretch the legs, you stretch the leg, and then you bend it again. You move forward, you move back. You can even make some circles. Yeah, you get some fluidity in that right hip, mobility. Also exploring how your body responds. Good. And then walk your hands back underneath your shoulders to the front of the mat. And press the right foot firmly into the ground. Deep breath in. And then exhale, we're going to move the hips back. It's like you're moving to child's pose, but the right leg is still extended. And then you can stretch the arms out in front of you. Deep breath in. This will really help you to stretch the inner right thigh. Good. And then coming up and bring both knees next to each other again, back to tabletop position. You can move a little freely here. Move the spine, the head, the neck. And then we'll flow into the other direction. So ground down your hands and tops of the feet again. And lift now the left leg back and up. Deep breath in. Cool through the lower core. And then exhale, knee comes in. And then circle the leg out to the side as you inhale. And exhaling, circling back to your chest. Again. In. Exhale. Keep your focus. Right. Try not to bend your arms. And keep the head, the back of the head lifted. One more circle. And then we'll keep the leg out to the side. Lift it a little bit higher and straighten the leg. That's it. And then pulse the leg up and down. Lift the back of your head. Pulse it. Feel your glute muscles working. That's it. And then slowly drop the foot down and take your right hand a little bit more to the central line. Deep breath in, left arm opens up. And exhale, wrap the arm underneath the other. Again, inhale, open up. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And now reach the arm behind you for the inner thigh. And reach your heart to the sky again. Lengthen the tailbone, lift the lower core, and feel the twist in the upper part of the spine. Deep breath in. And exhale, release your hands to the ground. Place the hands nicely underneath your shoulders. And turn your left toes forward. Right? So you're really pressing the whole foot into the ground. And then slowly going to shift your hips back. Imagine doing child's pose. You can walk your arms forward if you like. You can come to your fingertips and feel that inner thigh stretching. Inhale. And with the exhale, you can go a little deeper. Inhale, a little rising. Exhale, a little deeper. One more. And then coming back to tabletop position. Yes. And release again the spine, the head, move any way you like. All right, and then we're going to sit back. So the hips to the heels. And take a moment to shake out your wrists. Yes. Okay, and then you just spread your fingers like jazz. That's it. And then make a fist. Good. And then repeat that a couple of times, like really fast. So spreading the fingers and make a fist. Not like somewhere in between, like sloppy, but really spreading and yeah, that's it. Okay, and now straighten your arms and keep going. Arms overhead and keep going. Draw the belly in, arms straight and keep going. Keep going. Keep the breath. Focus your mind. Yeah, I know your fingers are going like wobbly. Mine are too. One more time. Good. And then reach straight. Open your hands. Deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly release the arms down. Good. Now you can gently roll through the arms. Feel. Your forearms are a little more on fire. Your hands and wrists warm. And then replace the hands on the mat. And you might also feel a difference now when your hands are on the mat. Feel a little bit more awareness in your hands. Curl your toes under. Inhale, move your chest slightly forward. And then exhale for a first downward facing dog. Reach the sit bones back and up and breathe. You can bend one knee, you can bend the opposite knee, stretch out your hamstrings. Feel the lift of the lower ribs, the lift of the belly, and the thighs pressing back to open the back of the legs. One more in and exhale. And then bend both knees, look forward, and step to the front of the mat. Inhale into Ardha Uttanasana, press down into the feet. Exhale into a forward fold, release the head down. Come up to standing, inhale, rising up. And exhale, take your hands back to your heart and take a moment to find stability and focus in Tadasana. Loop your shoulders down onto your back and feel the breath. Enjoy a deep breath in. Exhale softly through the mouth. And then step the feet together. Inhale, open the arms sideways and up to the sky, breathing in. And exhale, tilt from the hips into a forward fold. Try to keep your weight nicely in the center of the feet. Breathing in, lengthen through the spine, reach crown forward. And then as we exhale, we're going to step the right foot only to the back of the mat. So big step back, heel back, heart forward. Now, as you breathe in, we're going to pull the belly in. We're going to slightly round a little bit but the focus is on really drawing the front of the body to the back of the body. You can gaze towards the navel a little bit. And then when you exhale, the heel goes back, the heart forward, and you feel that strong exhale out through the mat. Repeat that movement, drawing in, exhale out. One more time, drawing in and exhale out. Now take your right hand to the inside of your left foot. Inhale, circle the left arm back and up towards the sky, rotating the chest open. And then exhale, circle the arm down and around. One more time, inhale all the way up. Exhale, full circle down. Inhale up. And then as we exhale, we're gonna take the right knee down, move both arms back a little bit and take the upper body back. Inhaling, arms go sideways and up. And then exhale, take your hands down the center line back to the earth. Hands underneath your shoulders. And straighten the right leg first. All right, ground through your hands. And now lift your left heel to your left sit bone. And then you slowly step your left foot back. And you lower, you can either use for this first time, the knees down and lower chaturanga to the earth. Cobra pose, deep breath in. And exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale here. Exhale, lower your heels as much as you can. And then step the feet together. Right leg, inhale, reach the right leg all the way back and up, lower the left heel. Exhale, draw the knee into your belly, hover and hold. Inhale, pull the foot up a little higher, and then exhale, step that right foot forward in between your hands. Good, heel, left heel back, heart forward. Breathing in, you pull in, lift the front of the body upward. Exhale, open up. Two more of those. Inhale, the front leg stays bent when you do this. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Left hand to the inside of the right foot and then circle the right arm back. Rolling the chest open. Exhale, reach the arm forward and circle it back down. Again, inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And then exhale, left knee comes down, both hands move back. Inhale, arms go sideways and up in Anjana Asana. And exhale, the hands down the center line back to the earth. Step forward, left foot next to the right, inhaling. Lengthen through the spine. Exhaling, folding the body forward. Coming up to standing, inhale. And exhale, hands down the center line again, back to Tadasana. And then we'll repeat. Inhale, open up. Exhale, folding forward from the hips into full Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And this time, exhale, step the left foot only to the back of the mat. Inhale once, coiling in. Exhale, open up. Hand inside foot. Inhale, circle right arm back. Up and forward. And then take your left knee down. Inhale, arms circle back and up. And exhale, hands down the center line. Place them directly underneath your shoulders. Curl the left toes under. Inhale, draw the right heel to your right sit bone. Pull the front of the body up. And then when you exhale, step the foot back and lower chaturanga. Rise into upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, shift to downward facing dog. Stay here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out, lower your heels a little bit more. Feet together, inhale this time, left leg, back and up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the knee into your belly. Hold the foot here, hover. As you breathe in, you lift the foot a little bit higher. Bring the leg closer to your chest. And then exhale, step the foot forward. Inhale, that coiling action again from the lower core. Exhale, heel back, heart forward. Hand inside foot. Inhale, circle the left arm back and up to the sky. Exhale, circle the arm forward, right knee comes down. Inhale, both arms go back and up. And exhale, hands down the center line again. Step forward, right foot next to the left, inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Back up to standing, breathing in. And exhale, hands down the center line. Good. And stay here for a moment. And then exhale, slowly take your hands down by your side. Okay, we're gonna step a little bit, the feet wider apart. So I'll just gonna face you for a moment and make sure you turn your toes out, bend your knees, take your hands, and then slide your hands down the inside of the legs towards the inner knees. And then position your knees right over your ankles. And so you need to have wide stance. And then ideally your hips are in between the legs. Okay. Then you can shake a little bit or move a little bit from side to side. Yeah, and you can, with your hand, gently move the legs towards the little toes, towards that direction. That's it. Breathing in, shift from side to side. That's it. And then find your center, inhale. And then as we exhale, we're gonna slide the hands down the lower legs. And if you can kind of try to catch your ankles. And then bend your elbows and place the elbows on the inner knees. And you press, I'm a little bit too wide, and you press with the elbows against the inner knees. And then we'll do that same coiling action. So as you breathe in, you press the feet into the ground, you pull the belly in, the chin moves towards the chest. And then exhale, open up. Inhale, rounding. Exhale, extending. Keep your elbows against the inner legs. One more time. Inhale and exhale. That's it. Now take your hands to underneath your shoulders, straighten the legs, and forward fold. Feel the release. Move the head a little bit from side to side. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Take your hands to the front of the mat, right underneath your shoulders. And then when you exhale, you can actually from here jump the feet to chaturanga. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Upward facing dog. And back, exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the feet together in the center line. Inhale, let's take the right leg up to the sky now. We're gonna bend the right knee, open the hip, pull the belly in, hug the ribs in, so you feel that front of the body moving towards the back of the body. Now exhale, gonna take the right knee to the right armpit and hover and hold. Back, right leg back up to the sky, straighten the leg. And then exhale, take the knee across to your left armpit. One more time, inhale, all the way back and up. And this time as we exhale, we're gonna step the foot all the way forward in between the hands. Take your back heel down for warrior one. Outer right hip in, right, firm the back leg, reach the arms back, sideways and up towards the sky. Try to bring your arms alongside your ears. You can gaze up and then exhale, move the arms forward and catch the hands behind your back. Breathing in helps you to open the chest, lift the heart, and then exhale now to humble warrior. So bow down to the inside of the right leg, release the head. Coming back up to warrior one, deep breath in. And now exhale, turn to the long side of the mat, bend your left knee, skandasana. Now pay attention. As we breathe in, we're gonna turn to the back of the mat. You're gonna take your left arm all the way around, turn your feet, Parshva Anjana Asana. And then exhale, coming all the way to the long side of the mat, back to the front. That's it, ground your hands, inhale, pull the right heel up towards your right sit bone, hover and hold. Exhale, shoot the leg back, lower the body, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feet together, inhale, left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Keep both arms strong. Good, and then exhale, draw the belly in, lift the knee up towards your left armpit. Inhale, reach the leg back and up. Exhale, take the knee across. And really try to bring your shoulders over the wrist. Inhale, leg goes back and up. Exhale, step that left foot all the way forward. Soft landing, right heel down. Warrior one, outer left hip in, move the arms back. Deep breath in. Feel the strength rising from the earth. Exhale, the arms move forward. Lower belly, the ribs hug in. Catch the hands behind your back. Inhale, open up to the sky. Exhale, bow down, humble warrior. Release the head. And then back up to warrior one. Deep breath in. And then exhale, turn to the long side of the mat. Bend the right knee, Skandasana. Pay attention. Inhale. And turn to the back of the mat. Take your right arm all the way around. Turn the feet to the right. Parsvanjanasana. Exhale all the way back. Flowing along the long side of the mat. And take the hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift your left heel to your left sit bone. Exhale, shoot the leg back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly out. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, slowly out. Bend both knees, look forward. Step or float your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, folding over the legs into full Uttanasana. Bend your knees for Utkatasana, arms forward and up. And then exhale, straighten the legs, open your arms, and continue to flow straight away back to Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana again. Exhale, plant your hands, lift your heels, float the legs back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And back to downward facing dog. Feet come together, right side, right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Stay there. Take it across to your left armpit. Stay there. Drop the back heel, take the weight into your right hand and take your left arm up. Lift a little bit higher, that right leg. That's it. And then take your arm overhead, back to the earth. Draw the knee in and up. And with lightness, step your foot in between your hands. With lightness. Yes. Back heel down. Warrior one. Rising up. Good. Exhale, catch the hands behind your back. Inhale, feel the unfolding, opening up. Exhale, bowing down, humble warrior. Back up to warrior one, deep breath in. Exhale, Skandasana, bend your left knee. That's it. As you breathe in, turn and shift into Parsvanjanasana. Exhale, coming all the way back to the front of the mat. And take your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, right heel lifts to right sit bone. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feet together, inhale, left leg, back and up. Bend the knee, open hip. Exhale, left knee to left armpit. Hold. Right armpit. Hold, drop the back heel, lift the right leg up, lift the left leg a little higher. Inhale here. Exhale, take your arm overhead, back to the ground. Pull the knee up and plant your foot with lightness in between your hands. Warrior one. Inhale. Keep your focus. Feel that fire slowly building. Exhale, catch the hands behind your back. Inhale, press the outer edge of your back foot into the earth. Exhale, humble warrior. Rising back, up, warrior one. Exhale, turn to the long side of the mat. Skandasana, bend the right knee. Breathing in, turn to the back. Turn your right feet to the right. Reach behind you. Exhale, take the arm all the way across. Back to the front of the mat. Inhale, left heel, left sit bone. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here. Deep breath in. Exhale out. We'll flow through it one more time. Feet together. Inhale, right leg up. Bend the knee, open hip. Exhale, right armpit. Left armpit. Back heel drops, left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, arm goes overhead. And right foot in between your hands. Back heel down. Warrior one, inhale. Exhale, catch the hands behind your back. Inhale, open up, dig your feet into the ground. Exhale, bowing down. Back up, warrior one. Deep breath in, keep your focus. Exhale, turn to long side of the mat, Skandasana. As you breathe in, turn, be light on your feet, Parshvanjana Asana. Exhale, all the way back to the front of the mat. Inhale, left heel, left sit bone. Exhale, one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feet together, left side, left leg up. Knee bends, open hip. Exhale, knee to armpits. Stay there. Take it across. Back heel down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, arm goes overhead. Back to the earth and step your foot forward. Back heel down, warrior one. Inhale. Very nice. Keep going. Exhale, arms forward. Catch the hands behind your back. Inhale, open up. Exhale, humble warrior. Back up, deep breath in. Exhale, Skandasana, turn to the right, bend the right knee. Inhale, turn your feet and shift around. Exhale, all the way back to the front of the mat. Inhale, left heel lift. Exhale, one-legged chaturanga. To upward dog. Yes, downward facing dog. Exhale out. Feel downward dog now. Feel your breath. Feel the prana, life energy flowing. Very nice. And then take your hands a little bit closer together. Bend your knees. And then we're gonna, well, actually, no, we're not gonna do that yet. Take your feet a little bit wider apart. Walk your hands to your feet and squat down. I'll save that for later. All right, let's do a little hip dance here. So take your fingertips to the ground, shift your feet, and you can really focus on stretching. You can even use your hands a little bit to stretch those inner thighs and outer hips. That's quite nice. Yeah. And then take a moment to squat down. If you can, your heels will be on the ground, the body right, flowing upright, hands to the heart. Loop your shoulders down onto your back and take a moment to ground down again without losing that connection to prana, that rising energy upward You can close your eyes for a moment, enjoy the breath. One more in and exhale. Good. And then you can open your eyes. Now we're going to take all what we have cultivated so far into these bunny hops. And we're going to actually try to hop up with the knees bending, kind of like in this malasana shape. All right, so I'll show you. You'll be here. You can take your arms in front of you. The arms will be straight. You just take your weight forward, you hop your feet up, and you land. So you try to bring your hips over your shoulders and wrists. Right? And you're basically in a squat position, upside down. Good, and see if you can really hug your legs, your upper legs towards your thighs, and the heels will move towards your sit bones a little bit. That's it, hop up, little bunnies. That's it, very nice, everyone. Focus on not bending your lower back. All right, one more time. 1, 2, 3, up, and land. All right, land, exhale, root down. Good. And now walk back to downward facing dog with the hands a little bit closer together. Right? Thumbs a little bit closer together. Straighten your arms, feel the shoulders opening up a little bit more. So a little bit of a deeper stretch for the shoulders as well. We might as well stay and take it in, deep breath in. And then exhale, you can bend your knees, look forward, and that's it. Hop your feet to the outside of your hands. Up. That's it. And then stay there. Stay there. So you'll be nice here. Take your hands in front of you. Deep breath in. And then when you exhale, we're going to take the hands and we're going to wrap them around the back of the ankles. And then you can walk your feet in a little bit closer and try to get your shoulders right behind the knees. And then you can slowly start to lift your hips up towards the sky, inhaling. And then when you exhale, you bend the knees, hips go back, heart forward. Inhale, rounding a little bit. That's that pulling in and up that we cultivated at the beginning. And then exhale, lengthening forward. One more time, squeeze in and up. And exhale. And then unfold your arms and come back to squats. Inhale. Yeah, now we're going to take the legs, going to give the legs a little break. So exhale, going to sit down. Yeah. A little break, I said. And then the arms go forward and come all the way down onto your back. And take the knees into your chest for a moment. Rock them from side to side. All right, and then take the legs straight up to the sky. Straight up. Squeeze the legs towards each other. Feel the natural curve of the lower back. Right. So don't press the lower back into the ground, but keep that little curve and focus on drawing the belly towards the spine instead of pushing the spine into the ground. That's a different sensation. Can you feel that? So keep the spine in that curved natural position and the belly towards the spine. Radiate the legs up. Interlace your hands, wrap them around the back of your head, and then lift the upper body up. Good. Keep the focus down in the lower core. Deep breath in, and then exhale, slowly lower the right leg only. Keep both legs as straight as possible. Inhale, leg goes up. Exhale, alternate, so left leg goes down. One more time, inhale, up. Exhale, right leg down. Now stay here, inhale, take your hands up towards your big toe, and then exhale, take the arms across the leg. Inhale, hands back to your big toe, and exhale, take your hands back behind the head, right leg up. Inhale, exhale, lower the right foot, I guess. Good, inhale, hands to your left big toe. Exhale, take the arms across. Inhale, arms back up to your big toe. Exhale, hands behind the head, right leg up. One more time. Inhale first. Exhale, lower the left leg. Inhale, arms up, right big toe. Exhale, arms go forward, across and forward. Up. And exhale, lift the left leg. One more time, exhale the right leg down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, go across. Stay with me. Inhale, arms up. And now exhale, bend your knees into your chest and give yourself a nice hug. Feel the core, that core set around the belly, a little more firm and strong. All right, and then from here, we'll add happy baby pose. So catch the inner feet and gently pull the knees down towards the ground. And now stay in this shape and let the hands go and wrap the hands around the back of your head again. So draw the legs down, lift the tailbone off the ground slightly, and that will again cultivate the lower core. So stay with me. Deep breath in. It's a very elegant position to be in, but okay. Exhale, lift your head and look in between the legs. That's it. And then we're gonna take the arms all the way forward. Inhale, point the fingertips forward. Exhale, now radiate the right leg out to the side. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, radiate the left leg. Keep your tailbone off the ground. Again, inhale, pull the knees down. Exhale, stretch the right leg. Inhale, knees bend. Exhale, radiate the left leg out. Inhale, now both legs. Exhale, lift the upper body a little bit more. Pull yourself forward. Good, and then squeeze the legs towards each other up to the sky. Fingers towards the big toes. Lift, 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 lift. And then take the knees into your chest and release. Rock a little bit from side to side. And then cross your ankles and rock up. Jump, float, fly, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Enjoy upward dog. Stretch the belly. And exhale, downward facing dog now. Okay, stay in downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale slowly. Bend your knees, look forward. You want to float the feet in between the hands. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, lengthen spine forward. Exhale to Uttanasana. For Utkatasana, bend your knees, arms forward and up. Exhale, straighten the legs, hands to your heart, and come to standing for a moment. All right, take a moment to stand. Yeah. I'm happy you're still with me. I know it's a little fiery today. I guess we, time for change. Okay, so we're gonna we're gonna move into some balance poses, and we're gonna move to Ekapada Galavasana, which is flying pigeon pose. So first things first, I mirror you. So shift the weight into your left foot, and then draw the right knee in and up from the belly. Always work from the belly. So keep that center of gravity, that belly in, focus there. And then we're gonna actually open the hip a little more. So we're gonna make hip circles. You can bend the standing knee, which will give you a little bit more freedom and playfulness and opening that hip. With your hands on your hips, it's a little bit more balancing. You can also open your arms and like swim. Yeah, it's a very nice movement. I always enjoy this. Right. So you can basically move everything, but you are still very aware of your center, your core, the fact that you are balanced. One more time, big circle. And then pull the knee in and up, arms overhead. And then exhale, we're gonna take that ankle and place it on top of the thigh and take your hands to your hips now. And then slide your hand down the inside of the leg towards the knee. So you start to stretch the inner thigh from the groin all the way down. Good, deep breath in, lengthen, belly in. And then exhale, you can bend the standing knee, shift your hips back, keep length through the spine. You can take your arms up overhead. Right? This will help you to keep length through the spine as you sit back and down, basically. First krama, hands to your heart. Right? Move the knee away from the center line. Second krama, go a little bit deeper and take your elbows in front of the shin. Move your chest forward and draw the lower belly slightly in and up. Remember that coiling action that we did? See if you can get that action going here. So draw the lower belly in and up. And then you slowly, next krama is the hands on the blocks. So here is where the blocks come in handy. You can also, if you have the space, just place your hands flat on the mat, but it requires quite a lot of flexibility. So if that's not available yet, you can take your hands to the blocks. Wrap your foot around your upper arm. You can look at my foot here. It's wrapped around my upper arm. Now I'm gonna lift the heel off the ground, shift the weight forward, lift the hips, look forward and down, press into the blocks, and then lift the foot up towards the sit bones. Right? And then you can come back down. So you can practice that a little bit. If you're not there yet, and if you feel that it's getting a little bit too much, you can also enjoy the seated variation. It's a very nice variation. So while everyone floats up, you can kind of be completely zen here. If you have the space to straighten the back leg, of course, feel free. The full variation, the full pose, the back leg is straight. Remember, try to get the same way back. Yep. Slowly, slowly, slowly. All right, so place your foot back on the ground, take your hands off the block, slowly come up, pull the knee into your chest, inhaling, and then exhale, step the foot down to the ground and release the legs. And we'll change for the other side. Ground the feet down. Good. Now shift the weight to your left foot. Yes, and take your right knee in and up. Hands on your hips for the beginning, and then open up that knee, bend your standing knee. Yeah, and create those hip circles again. Once you feel you are balanced and you've got this, then start to swim with your arms. It's helpful if you stay, keep your face light and open, not too much frowning. Just enjoy swimming around. Yeah, one more time, draw the foot up, arms overhead, and then you take that foot into the pigeon shape, right above the knee. Take your hands to your hips, draw the belly in, tailbone lengthens, hands slides down the inside of the leg, and feel that stretch. Yeah, all across the groin and inner thigh. Now you can bend the standing knee. Right. Move the sit bones back and up, take your hands to your heart, and then overhead, which will help you to keep length through the spine. Inhale, you can pulse here. If you feel ready, hands back to your heart, stay there. Krama 1. And when you feel ready, Krama 2, elbows to the front of your shin. Draw the lower belly in and up, so that pulsating, that coiling action, chest slightly forward. So there's a tucking of the tailbone down, which we also cultivated in the core work. So you lift the tailbone off the ground. Yeah. And then the next krama, you take your hands to the earth on blocks or flat hands on the ground. Next step, you really want to wrap your toes around your upper arm, and you want to catch your upper arm basically with your foot. And then you slowly start to shift your weight forward. Right, keep the arms as straight as possible. Shift the weight forward, look forward, push into the earth, push into your blocks, draw the belly in and up, and lift the foot off the ground. It sounds so simple, I know. See what you can do. Try it. Notice a difference when you're up on blocks. It's a little bit lighter. So forward, hips up, hips up. Maybe you extend the back leg. And when you come down, place the foot back on the ground. Slowly take your hands back to your heart. Rising up, keep your focus, knee in. And then step the foot back to the ground. Release. Shake out your wrists. Exhale. You can move the blocks to the side. And then coming back to the front of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips down to the ground. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, folding forward into Uttanasana. Focus on really lengthening the back of the body now. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, step, float, fly back, Chaturanga. Inhale, rise into upward facing dog. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Let your feet come together. Inhale, let's take your right leg up to the sky. You can bend the knee again, open the hip, and this time you can actually look underneath your right armpit up to the sky. And feel the side stretch. Deep breath in. Exhale, hug the knee into your chest. And with lightness, step the foot forward in between your hands. This time, warrior two, back heel down. Make sure you align your front heel to the back ankle. It's like the beginning of the arch of your back foot. And then as the right hip spins in, left arm comes up, and you open up into warrior two. And then again, you can take your hands to your hips, level your hips, slide your hand down the inside of the leg, move the knee towards the little toe side of the foot. And at the same time, take your other hand to your top thigh and press the thigh back. And then lift your arms again. Gazing over the right middle finger, feeling the strength of the legs, the openness and the lightness in the upper body and in the breath. As you breathe in, draw the hands to your heart. Exhale, open up your arms. And again, inhale to the center line. Exhale, radiate. Last one, drawing in, feel the feet gently hugging in. And exhale, open up. And now take your left arm, wrap it around your back, and take the hand to the inner thigh. And take your right arm up to the sky. Inhale. And then exhale, reverse warrior. And really focus on stretching the side body open here. Inhale one more time, straight up. Exhale, reverse warrior. Good. Inhale, straight up. And then exhale, you can straighten the front leg, reach forward, pull the thigh back. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. Good. And then rebend the front knee. And with the right hand, you catch the inner ankle. You might need to step in a little bit if you had like a very solid warrior two. Elbow on the inner thigh. The belly lifts, and the chest turns open. And the left arm up to the sky and then overhead. Parsva Konasana. Breathe. Good. Wrap your tricep around and in. Rotate the chest open. Good. Deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly circle the arm all the way around. Walk to the long side of the mat and bend your left knee. Stretch it out. Good. And then shift to the center. Bend your right knee again. And then turn to the front of the mat and drop the left knee down. All right, we're gonna go for the Radha Krishna pulse. So you can step the right foot a little more to the right. And then I'll show you. You basically lean a little bit to the outside edge of the right foot. So you drop, so you start to move that right knee away from the center line. Left knee is down. Ideally, you want to feel a stretch on the left thigh. Left hand a little bit wider. Right hand presses on the inside of the leg and move the chest away from the thigh. And then reach the arm around. You choose, bend the back knee, catch the foot, or imagine you're doing that. As you breathe in, press the foot into your hand, feel the chest opening up. And then exhale like we did in Humble Warrior. You draw the foot in towards your sit bone and you bow down to the inside of the right leg. And now you can actually squeeze the leg in towards the center. As you inhale, you open up and the knee moves away from the center. And exhale, you bow down. One more time, inhale to open up. And exhale, you bow down. Good, stay here a little bit longer. Stay where you are. And then release the back foot. Turn the back leg in and start to walk to the long side of the mat. And take your right arm all the way overhead. And now feel that stretch on your thigh, your belly. Take your hand behind your head and open up to the sky. Feel, breathe. Good, and then exhale, coming down around the same way. Stay nice and low. So you slide your hands over the mat. Make sure your right toes are pointing straight ahead. And then you basically sneak your right shoulder under. Yes, sneak your right shoulder underneath the right leg. There you go. Take your hand to the outside of your right foot. Press the shoulder into the leg. Hug the feet towards each other. Then you start to tip the weight back into the right hand. That's it. And you can, with your left hand, catch the outside edge of the foot. Breathe in. And then when you exhale, you start to straighten the right leg and rotate your chest to the sky. Open up. Breathe. Variation of Vishwamitrasana. Good. Press the foot into your hand. Deep breath in. And then when you exhale, you can slowly release. Take your hands to the earth. Shift the body forward. And then you fly into, I don't have space, you fly into candle, into Ekapada Kundanyasana. So basically, straighten the right leg, shift the weight forward, and float your left leg off the ground. Step back, Chaturanga, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. And if that didn't happen for whatever reason, that's okay, just smile. And yeah, put in the effort. One day you'll make it. Feet together. Inhale, left side, left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open hip, and look underneath the left shoulder upward. Stretch it out, press into your hands. Firm your arms. And then with lightness, knee into your chest and step the left foot forward in between your hands. Warrior two. Back heel comes down and spin the arm up overhead and stretch it out. Good, sitting nice and deep. Hips to the long side of the mat. Slide your hand down the inside of the leg and arms up. Find a fierce warrior two. As you breathe in, hug the hands to the heart. Exhale, radiate. Spreading some, inhale, hands to your heart. Exhale, that tapas, spreading it into the world. Dedication, power of the warrior. Inhale one more time. And exhale, opening up. And then wrap the arm around your back for the inner thigh. Left arm goes up, inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior, stretch sideways. Inhale, straight up, pull the belly in, tailbone down. Exhale, stretch open. Inhale, up. Exhale, and now start to straighten the leg. Feel that left hip moving back and in, reach, reach, reach. And then rebend that knee and catch the shin. You might need to wiggle forward a little bit with the back foot. Hand on your belly, draw in, hand to your chest, roll open, arm up to the sky. And then the arm goes overhead. Breathe. Roll your chest open. You can find a little position in the chest, rolling towards the sky with every in and exhale. Cultivating also a little bit of sukha. Well, this is quite a sthira shape, asana. One more inhale. And then when you exhale, you just circle the arm all the way down and around. Walk to the long side of the mat. Release that hip, stretch it out. Stay there a little bit longer to really stretch it out. And then walk back to your left foot and drop the right knee down. Wiggle the left foot more to the left. Plant your right hand a little bit to the right side of your mat. And then take your left hand on the inside of your left leg. And then press the foot and chest, knee and chest away from each other. And roll your chest open. Good. Feel that lift of the lower core, still there. Reach the arm back. You choose, catch the foot or don't. Inhale, press the foot into your hand, open up. Exhale, hug in, hug the leg in, and humble warrior. Is that variation? Inhale. Face. Exhale, bowing down, let the head go. One more time. Full breath in. Exhale, connecting to the earth. Stay there a little bit longer. And then slowly release the foot. As you basically walk back, you turn the back leg in, walk to the back of the mat, and then take your left arm overhead. Stretch it out. Catch the back of your head and spin your chest open. Enjoy. Deep inhale. And then exhale, coming all the way around. Now stay nice and low. Turn your left toes to the front of the mat and sneak your left shoulder under and sneak your left hand to the outside of your left foot. If you can get that shoulder under, you can simply stay there or take the kramas. So press the shoulder into the leg, shift the weight back. And you can actually bring the hip a little bit down. That might be easier to catch the foot. And then you exhale, you lift that hip and you start to radiate the leg forward, chest open. Squeeze the sit bones towards each other a little bit. And keep breathing. A little smile to the sky helps. And then to release, you can simply step the foot down, or you release the leg, place the foot underneath your shoulder, shift your weight forward, and float your right leg off the ground. Ekapada Kudunyasana. Drop the foot, Chaturanga to upward facing dog. And wherever you are, we all meet in child's pose. That's it. Deep exhale out. Settle down. At the end of your next exhale, walk your hands towards your knees. Come up with the upper body. Spin the fingers back. Right, and place the hands right? Underneath your shoulders, basically. Roll the shoulders back, lift your chest, and then we will enter this variation of Ustrasana. Press the hips forward, heart opens to the sky, and breathe. If you have the space, your hands will be on the outside of your ankles. The fingertips will be on the ground. Lift your chest and heart. Maybe you drop the head back. Breathe. You can take your hands to your heart, then pull yourself up. And then bring your sit bones back to your heels. And slowly sit down. Take your hands to your legs and exhale. Good. So from here, this is the perfect entry point for headstand. If you don't have a headstand practice, don't worry. You can just follow the first steps, and then you just keep your feet on the ground, right? For those of you who have a solid headstand, we are going to take the legs out to the side. So basically, I'll show you from this side. Sorry for the angle, but it's the best way of showing. You place your head on the ground, you come up. First step, hug the heels into your sit bones. And then instead of taking the legs straight up to the sky, we're going to open up the legs out to the side and then straighten the legs out to the side. And then you can actually reach through the heels and toes down. And then you can take your feet together. This is like a Baddha Konasana shape. It's really nice. And then you can maybe circle the legs. So feel free, go ahead. And if you always practice headstands with the legs straight up to the sky, I invite you to try this. It's actually easier. It's just a different way. So, see how it goes. So really pull the knee into your chest. And then try not to hop with the other leg, because that will actually bring a lot of movement in the body, which makes it more challenging to find your balance. So less movement, more focus, and more drawing in. Very nice. You can stay as long as you like. Open up the legs out to the side and see how it feels. It's very liberating for your hips. If you're already back on the ground, you can rest in child's pose, and then you can find your way to your back, and you can practice either you add some back bending, which is very nice after today's practice as well. And if you don't feel like back bending, then you can come into a twist. It's nice. Add a nice twist to close the practice. But I actually do recommend some back bending. But I'll leave it up to you. Let's say I still see some people flowing upside down. Beautiful. Just take your time, breathe, feel. Be like the tree that the branches are reaching out into the sky, and you feel the first ray of sunlight. Right. Beautiful. For back bending, take your time and try to really stay 4 to 5 in and exhales in Urdhva Dhanurasana or Setu Bandhasana. And if you're in a twist, then stay there a little bit longer. And calm down the breath. Focus on exhaling a little bit more to calm down the body and mind. And make sure you do same sides, both sides equal, equally long. Beautiful. And from that twisting action, you can, if you like, take the legs up the wall. This is also quite nice to relax the legs and the hips. Or you float into Shavasana when I hear you feel ready. Wherever you are, breathe. Inhalation. Once you're on your back and resting in Shavasana, you can take your hands to your belly, shoulder blades resting on the ground, and you can slowly straighten the legs out in front of you. Enjoy a deep breath in through the nose, into the heart, into your belly. And then exhale softly through the mouth, letting go all your efforts of today's practice. Feel how the body has opened up a little bit more. Maybe feel a little bit more room for the breath. Feel your face soft, jaw relaxed, forehead soft. And just let the body breathe. Notice if there's a lot of thoughts in the mind. Maybe you feel a sense of clarity, space. Do you feel any heaviness in the head, in the heart, in the body? Exhale. Imagine you're shedding those layers, heaviness of the winter, just like nature is slowly shedding the winter and opening up to light and bright energy of the spring. Feel the sun rays shining on your face into your heart. And stay here as long as you like. And you feel complete. You can slowly reawaken your body. Small movements with your hands, your toes, maybe stretches. And you can bring your knees into your chest, roll yourself to one side. Exhale and slowly come back to a comfortable seat. And feel free to stay on the ground a little longer if you prefer. Once you're seated, feel your roots, your sit bones, your hips, like a bowl. Feel the spine rising from the center of the bowl all the way up to the sky. Heart open, shine bright. Face the sun. The inner gaze filled with love, with compassion towards yourself. And slowly let the hands meet in front of your heart. Bow your head to the heart. And let's chant the sound of Om together. Enjoy a deep breath in. Om. Bow your head to your heart. And then bow forward. Give thanks. Namaste. Hi, lovely people. Thank you so much for joining and practicing and making it till the end of the class. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have some extra energy for the rest of your day. And so nice to see all of you jumping around. So have a nice weekend, everyone. See you soon.